Hey y'all, Mystic Rings here. Welcome to my vibe. I have a quick message. Um, I had did a recording yesterday, but I got really busy and I wasn't able to. Hold on, I need my. You already know what time it is. You already know. Hold on one second. I'm sorry, I love this song. Okay, anyways, message. It's not the greatest, but it's real shit. Okay? So we got the Ace of Coins, Five of Coins, Strength, right? So the Ace of Coins is usually depicting an opportunity, some kind of newness, right? The Five of Coins is usually always Five of Coins and the Five of Cups. Five depicts the initiation of change, right? The beginning stages or phases of change. And with it being pentacles or coins, it's referencing material harvest, material gains or losses. Something that can be physically manifested, right? Or it could just be talking about your money. Because there's, out of the 5 tarot cards, 3 of them are referencing money. So it could be that you're going to receive money and possibly it's not going to be all that you wanted, but it's going to get you, it's going to be enough so that you can handle business, right? This is telling me you're in the process, especially with this card right here. Great teacher. I hope you could see that. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah. Anyways, this lighting situation is hard. So there is kind of solemn, kind of gloomy energy when it comes to finances, being grounded, grounding yourself financially. There's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of up in the air kind of energy. Now you're going through this purposefully. This is one of your spiritual lessons. This is asking, with the Queen of Coins here attached to the 7 of Coins. These are clarifying the 5 of Coins. This is asking, what are you worth if you had none of your material wealth? What do you feel you're worth? What's your value? Where does your strength lie? Does your strength lie in what you have materially obtained? Because if that's the case, you're definitely off balance. You're in a kind of chaotic energy. Okay, that's what I'm getting from these cards. And it's surrounding your perception or mental space with your current financial situation or your future financial situation. Now you might be going through some kind of financial hardships, and with the Strength card being the only major arcana, is saying this is a spiritual lesson. There's a spiritual lesson meant for you to realize your worth, meant for you to take yourself out of this kind of off-balance, chaotic energy and return to yourself. Return to yourself all that you really are. But the only way to find out what you really are and what you're really capable of is to go through it. You got to go through it. And while you're going through it, you're probably quiet about it. You know, you don't want to speak any negative into your life or onto your life. But sometimes speaking, especially to a confidant or a person that you know won't judge you, that you know the interaction between you and this person, you usually leave feeling uplifted, feeling a little better. Maybe you should get in contact with a person or someone that you know that gives you this type of energy that you can, communicate and converse with and feel better. Sometimes when you come across someone that's that way, it could be overwhelming because you're not accustomed to that type of energy being around you. You're accustomed to chaos. You're accustomed to kind of BS. And it's okay. Everything is a process, and everyone takes their own process, and it's good as long as you're handling your scandal. You know what I mean? As long as you're doing the right thing for you, that's really all that matters. But from what I'm seeing in these cards, there is some sadness, there is some solemn, but the Five of Coins, if you see, this is the center of the reading. The Five of Coins, this woman is very sad. She's by herself. Behind her is a door, and behind the door are all these pentacles, all this material gain or material wealth, and it's directly behind her. But she's stuck in such a mental state that she can't even notice this illuminating light from behind her. The door is directly behind her. There's no need to search. There may be a keyhole, but you hold the key. You don't even need a key. You putting your hand on the knob and twisting it will open the door. Don't be disillusioned by the things that you physically see in this physical world, because it's mostly a spiritual lesson or situation, especially and particularly if you are spiritually inclined. So this hardship, there's a new opportunity to learn from this hardship on how to stay grounded, how to get yourself back. And sometimes that means keeping to yourself, staying grounded, releasing people. Sometimes, isolating yourself. Sometimes isolating yourself is the only way to find balance, because adding other people to your equation can just throw you further off balance, right? But there's definitely balance coming into play. This is a spiritual experience for you to learn from, so that you may be able to teach others. When you hear or see and acknowledge the same signs that you've endured, that you've gone through, you'll be able to notice that in someone else, in their situation, when they come to you for help, when they come to you to, work the situation out. You'll be able to notice these things, these little key points that'll direct you and tell you, okay, this is a spiritual lesson of self-worth, self-value, self-evaluation, and what you feel you deserve. If you're into astrology, I would definitely check out your Venus. If you're into birth charts and all that, check your Venus sign. this can help you become more aware of what resonates with you when it comes to the things that you find value in, how you value things, what you find to be attractive, what you like, what you appreciate. Venus sign. Check your Venus sign. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, so I don't want this to be too long. So what I'm seeing is that there is some sadness in the air. There is some mental hardship on your material gains and losses. This is meant to strengthen you on the inside. The strength card in the tarot deck has to do with inner strength, finding your strength within to cope with the situation that is around you. So finding the strength within to clear the chaos around. Because the chaos that may be around, maybe things, maybe energy that you kind of spill out from your inner world into your outer world. So the only way to wipe this energy from your board would be to go within, realize your situation, acknowledge your situation, and see where the balance can be found. And the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords is usually talking about keeping things close, keeping your cards close to your chest. So this is something that you'll be able to find the answer or rectify. This is a situation you'll be able to rectify solo dolo. Right? Nobody's going to be able to help you with this. And I'm not trying to say you can. What I'm trying to say is that if you seek help, you'll find help. If you feel that it's too much for you to bear on your own. But I feel with the Queen of Coins here, you're more than capable of taking this situation and gaining control. If you see, she has her coin right in her hand. She has her coin right in her hand. So this kind of hardship that you're enduring right now is a lesson, so that you will gain spiritual experience, so that because you're meant to be, you enlighten people, you inspire people, you're a teacher. Only because you've gone through the suffering, you've gone through the heartache and all that shit. You've gone through it and you've gotten yourself out of it. It made you stronger. What would have torn another person down made you stronger. You are finding balance, and it's a process. To come out of these spiritual lessons, you must process it. You can't just sweep it under the rug and then continue to trip on that rug every day. That will leave you stuck. Processing it takes time and acknowledgement. And there's techniques, You find what works for you. For me, when I'm having to go through shadow work, because this is kind of what it feels like. When I'm having to go through shadow work, it takes me time. I disconnect myself from everyone. I journal. I do spiritual things like spiritual cleansing, things like that. I say my prayers. I constantly light my candles. I do sage myself. I say prayers throughout the day. I am aware of my thoughts and my intention for the moment that I'm in. These are all good things that can help you process all of this. Okay? Shadow work isn't always sitting down meditating. Shadow work is also as you're going through the situation in the moment, acknowledging things, noticing how you react, noticing why is that, and questioning yourself in the situation that you're in. That's shadow work. And this is part of your spiritual experiences. You're creating. Keep your mind balanced. When you feel that chaotic energy coming around you, get into that meditative state and ground and root yourself to the earth and connect to the earth, connect to the sky, connect to your inner wisdom and your inner strength, and know that any situation that you're put in or put through, you are meant to be triumphant. You're meant to be successful. Sometimes you'll go through repetitive situations. It's because you didn't fully get the lesson. And that's fine. Baby steps, babe. There's nothing wrong with that. Actually, it's honorable. All right, let's just get a quick card. Oh, I'm also seeing creation, partnership, sex magic, and future love letter, I love you. So there might be some kind of love in the air, because I also have the Page of Cups here. Oh gosh. The card fell to the ground. Oh, this is what's hidden. You are a powerful light worker. It says, it is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in divine service, in loving service to the divine. It's safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. You're overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiah. The worst is now behind you, and you're surmounting any previous challenges. This is what I'm talking about. It says, remember who you are. Archangel Michael, that's my bro. Archangel Michael, that's my mans in them. It says, you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. All right? And that's where your strength comes from, is the love that you give and receive. You're not even trying, but you give it and you receive it. The final card, third eye chakra. It's safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. Like I said, there's love. Love is in the background, and it's more than likely self-love. This hardship, these situations will bring you strength in your belief and faith in yourself. And it'll help you open up and become more spiritually adept and aware and capable. These spiritual lessons are meant to help you evolve. And they will. You gotta let them. You gotta let them find that balance, okay? All right. I hope this helped. You see, let me show you the two. Sex magic right here. And I love you. Writing yourself a love letter. Okay? So maybe Write yourself a love letter, because you've come far and you're enduring a spiritual lesson right now that may put you through a lot of hardship. So writing yourself a letter, bringing yourself into perspective of your entire situation, will help you realign to where you're supposed to be. Because when you're put into these lessons and it brings up a lot of chaos, it could be confusing. And that's absolutely fine. But you are more than capable and able to pull yourself out of this. Okay? You got your Archangel Michael and your Archangel Jeremiah here with you to help you stay empowered and strong. I have all the faith in the world in you. And I believe that you're meant to come out of this. Whatever this is, you're 100% coming out of this. Try and stay grounded and rooted. What else? Oh, on the bottom of the deck, we have Moon Cycles, Archangel Hanael. I love her. It says, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize on these cycles. All right, y'all. I hope this helped in any kind of way. I hope this brought you some kind of clarity in your situation. And I hope you realize that you do have angels surrounding you that are trying to progressively help you. And they need permission. Your angels, guides, ancestors, they need your permission. You need to use the words during a prayer for God to bestow power, energy, and on your permission on your angels, ancestors, and guides for them to help you through this, for them to protect you, for them to guide you, for them to maintain their own spiritual strength, so that, because they more than likely, whatever you're going through physically, they're going through on the spiritual plane, fighting for you. So it's good to maintain that thought of praying for your angels, praying for your guides and ancestors, giving them strength and blessing. May God bless them with a pure heart, love, and a pure spirit, love, and divine support, guidance, and protection. Okay? Love, peace, and chicken grease, y'all.